For over 25 years, the Alberta Real Estate Foundation's Community Investment Program has enabled Albertans to understand and respond to changing land use patterns, air and water management issues, and growth pressures. We believe we all have a role to play in taking responsibility for how we use our land. As such, we are pleased to be involved as an industry leader celebrating the good stories of land use excellence in Alberta. The Shared Footprints category recognizes and celebrates projects that go beyond the normal land management practices to have a positive impact on the environment. Recipients of the Shared Footprints Award have demonstrated land and water stewardship, built shared knowledge, improved air quality, and reduced land disturbances. Please enjoy the category videos.
Boreal Research Institute is a small research center that's part of the Northern Alberta Institute of Technology, and our group is looking at a variety of techniques to try to reclaim disturbed landscapes, largely oil and gas related disturbances. So we have a program in peatland restoration, forest land reclamation, plant and seed technologies, and a research extension program.
So our goal in the long term is to integrate industrial sites that have finished their commercial lifespan and reintegrate them back into the surrounding forest.
Our group is actively working with more than 30 native plant species. We collect different native plants, we learn how to propagate them, and then teach other nurseries how to propagate these plants.
The NAIT Boreal Research Institute has become an innovation hub for industrial operators and forest reclamation practitioners. By partnering with the Boreal Research Institute, Shell will be able to meet its regulatory obligations for reclaiming industrial well sites. That will satisfy the business needs, the community benefits from accelerated reclamation, and the regulator gains certainty that the obligations can be met quickly and effectively.
It's important because these disturbed areas were once boreal landscapes. We do have a responsibility as a province to bring these things back into boreal forest or some sort of functional and relevant landscape for the boreal.
We're very excited to be nominated by Shell and to have reached finalist stage. Our researchers work hard every day in the lab, greenhouse, out in the field, and so to be recognized, especially recognized at the provincial level, is significant for us.
The project is called the Regional Industry Caribou Collaboration, RICC, or RIC for short. The RIC program is a collaboration of oil sands companies, forestry companies, and pipeline companies working in northern Alberta. We're all active in caribou ranges, and we're trying to cooperatively work across the caribou range to recover caribou habitat and do some really meaningful research on caribou and landscape relationships. Caribou and other endangered species at risk, are a really high-profile element of biodiversity, and conserving biodiversity is a really important part of doing business for us. The biggest success of the RIC program is the scale at which we're doing our work, and we're doing work across individual company leases and trying to find large areas of intact habitat that we can create big patches of caribou habitat with very little disturbance. We have implemented and started restoration on over 1,000 linear kilometers of seismic line in northeast Alberta, and we've done lots of innovative research and got lots of learnings when it comes to caribou and the way that they use the landscape and the way that they interact with industrial developments. The Devon team, as well as all of the other collaborating partners in RIC, are all super excited about being nominated for this award. The Emerald Foundation has recognized a lot of the hard work that we've put in, and this collaboration really represents a culmination of all of those efforts. So we're really excited about it, and thank you very much for that nomination.
Foothill Stream Crossing Partnership is a group of companies that own stream crossings. So we're a blend of forestry companies and energy companies right now, but any companies that own stream crossings on resource roads are welcome to join the partnership. A stream crossing is where a road, in most cases, crosses a stream channel. Often there's a bridge or a culvert in place. It could also be a reclaimed crossing or a ford. With the Foothill Stream Crossing Partnership, we also inspect pipeline crossings as well. We collect data on stream crossings for these companies, and we house that data in a large, innovative database that we have been building since 2010. And from there, we take that data that we have and prioritize crossing repair. There are so many crossings out of compliance across the province, and we pick the ones that have the biggest bang for the buck and the biggest environmental improvement. Stream crossings can have several negative effects on fish and fish habitat. The one that most people think about is connectivity. So fish need to access different parts of a stream channel during different parts of their life. So they may need to spawn upstream and then move back downstream. They may need to connect to other populations. So when you have a culvert that is hanging, the upstream habitat is unreachable by that fish. When you remove that hanging culvert and you open up that habitat, the fish now have access to all reaches within that habitat. Since 2006, we've been inspecting stream crossings and collecting data. We have collected data on 8,900 separate crossings, and we have data for 16,900 inspections. In the future, we look forward to mitigating more fish passage issues, prioritizing more priority watersheds, as well as spreading our program across the province. We're very honored, and I'd really like to thank the Alberta Emerald Foundation, as well as the FSCP Partnership. Thank you very much, and we greatly appreciate the recognition.
Accepting on behalf of Foothills Stream Crossing Partnership, Jesse Carrillo, Lauren Harrison, and Neo Baril.